Firstly, as somebody who is only 17 and is finding it hard to cope with their mental health, depression, anxiety and autism, I'm very envious that you have the strength to ask for help and advice when you feel like you needed it the most. At 17, I couldn't even admit to myself about my issues, let alone speak to somebody else. Now this shows that you're already on a path to a better future and you're able to see and identify your issues. And with a combination of acceptance and the ability to speak about it and be honest about it, already puts you 15 years ahead of my treatment. Now, you wanted to know some of the things that I do to help with my depression. Now, I'll be honest and tell you, but please just note that this is just us chatting and this is not professional advice. So what did I do when I first accepted that I had an issue? Well, the same thing that I do now. Distraction, distraction, distraction. The whole social media thing. 1.2 million followers on TikTok. 55 million monthly views on Facebook. All come from my depression. Now, distraction may sound like the wrong thing to do. And one bit of advice I will say, and this is on the record, is that different things work for different people. April 2020, after my first major depressive breakdown, I started filming videos of me in my car, telling jokes and uploading them. I wasn't really getting any views or likes, but the filming and editing distracted me for hours each day. The realisation that this distraction was a nice break from my mental torture kept me making these videos. Over the following months, I added more distractions. Streaming, gaming, I started up on Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, etc. Started making more videos, spending hours each day writing content. In fact, I made myself so busy focusing on my videos that I actually made a bit of a success of myself. The depression is still here though. The negative to distraction is that eventually it all builds up to a point of explosion. I have learned to accept this though. My wife calls it my period week. It's a monthly occurrence. Distraction works for me the majority of the time, but after about 3 or 4 weeks, my mood starts to deplete. My ambitions start to fade, my goals feel like they are slipping, I start overthinking about negative comments on social media, and life starts to feel like it's overwhelming again. But once I realise it's my period week, which does take a few days to realise the mood change, I eventually break down. Normally my wife, she'll ask me, are you okay? And eventually I'll tell her the truth, just say no. And after some tears shed and a night's sleep, I'm back to distraction, distraction, distraction. Alright, so now some real advice. Talk to your doctor. They are the ones who can help you. They may want to give you antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication, or something else, but they do work. Not for everyone, but as I said, there isn't just one thing that works for everyone. Now, I am off my antidepressants because I wanted to work out what was wrong with my brain rather than mask the issue. But during our darkest days, you need these meds to mask the torment. It's only after accepting the torment, or it becomes manageable, you can start to work on why we are like this. You see, I have a theory. I believe that everyone is depressed. I don't think there is a cure. However, the ones who suffer from it the most are the ones who have no reason behind their depression. For some, it's financial, and money will cure them. For others, it's the loss of a family member, and time will heal them. For some, it's breaking up with a girlfriend, and love will cure them. And for some, well, we just hurt for no reason. But let's find our cure. Let's work out why. And for the times it becomes too much, all we can do is distract ourselves so we don't ponder over the issues too much. Now, I'm really sorry to hear about your struggle. Life will be tough for you right now. But if you honestly have the determination to see yourself through this, eventually your depression will be manageable and your life can go back to normal. Now, I say manageable, and I'm not going to say gone. And that's just from personal experience. I find that my cause of depression moves from one thing to another. Something that bothered me years ago, I'm over it now. Yet my depression is still there, but with a whole new reason. But what I do have is a system and a routine that I can follow so I can conquer the hard days and crack on with my life. I hope that something I said here today has helped you, buddy. And stay strong. You're a part of the Cunt Army for life now, so you're never alone. Cunt Army for life! Cunt!